Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and giving my first impressions on the Xvive U45 T9 wireless in-ear monitor set. Now, if you're anything like me and you've been looking into wireless in-ear monitor sets lately, you'll know that it can be a little bit of a challenge piecing everything together. And this set promises to have everything you need in one box. So let's open it up and take a look what's inside. So I want to start this video off by saying that Xvive have very kindly sent this set to me free of charge, but they don't get any say in what is said in this video. They don't see it before it goes live, so they're seeing this for the first time, as you are as well on this channel. So a little bit of a backstory. I have used the A58 guitar wireless system by Xvive for a little while, and about a month ago it just stopped working, which I thought a little bit odd. So I dropped them an email and they very graciously sent over a replacement instantly, free of charge. And while they were at it, they said that they'd noticed that I'd been trying in-ear monitor sets for the first time. So they sent over this set, the U45 T9, which is their U4 in-ear monitor wireless system, which is the transmitter and the receiver, and it is the T9 in-ear monitors, all in one pack, which I really like this because obviously, all of this stuff is designed to work really well together, but for a sort of not beginner, but like somebody who's new to this, new to the in-ear monitor game, it's a really nice set to get you started. So I'm going to take a look and unbox it. I'm not going to read all the bump on the back because all of that's on the website. You can go and look over there yourself if you want to know any specs or anything like that. So opening up the box, we will see quite a few bits and pieces. Let's empty that. That's everything that's in the box. Set that to one side. We've got all the paraphernalia, the bump, the instructions and things like that, which are all set to one side because I don't think anybody wants me to read through that. We've got a few adapters and cables and things like that. More bump there. I might have a read of that later. Some silica gel, two silica gel things, which it says on here you must not eat, which that says to me someone's ate that once, to be honest. I'm going to set them to one side. We don't need those. And this is what we're wanting to see, isn't it? So we've got the U45 receiver, which, my God, there's some weight to that. That is a really weighty piece of kit. Oh, yes, we've got hang on. We've got some plastic to peel. Everybody knows how on this channel. You ready? I'll do it up there, look. Wait. We love peeling protective plastic off stuff. Yeah, man, there's some weight to that. It's proper solid metal design, and look at that. Look at that on the back. The clip is proper heavy duty. We've got an on-off switch on the top. Let's see if you can see that. There's an on-off switch there. Flick that on, and the thing turns on. We've got a light there. You'll see when you press the button, it goes round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 different channels, so you can use 6 of these simultaneously at the same time, and each of the 6 people chooses a different channel. If you press and hold that, it will scan. I'm guessing that's how most of these systems work. And then you've got a volume control there, which is a volume control wheel, which I really like that instead of the funky buttons, because when it's clipped to the back of your belt and you've got a button for volume up, you're never 100% sure when it's actually at full because you just keep pressing it. So it's nice to have a volume control that actually stops at the top. So moving on to the transmitter, which is this really cool, nicely designed piece of kit, which is, yeah, it's an unusual one, I suppose. I'm guessing what it is because this looks like the kind of thing that you would clip to a microphone. So I'm guessing they use... It actually says wireless in-ear monitor system on it, but I would be very surprised if this can't be used as well as a adapter to make a microphone wireless, but I could be wrong there, so don't quote me on that. But I love that it's XLR. It means we're getting a balanced signal straight out of the box. Power switch, and when we switch that on, obviously the green light comes on the receiver, which is really cool. And we've got an aux and line switch, so we can switch between aux and line levels on there. Something that's really cool is we get this adapter with it. So if your mixing desk, like mine, doesn't have an XLR out for monitors, you can just plug the adapter on, like so, and plug it in there as a jack. Something that I'm not mad keen on is that it's not a TRS connection. It's only a TS. So I will probably not be using this adapter. I'll use the ones that I take with me, which are TRS jack, then with a cable with an XLR. So a short adapter, they're about that long, but I would prefer to truly connect this as a balanced signal. So moving on to the headphones themselves. In fact, before I look at the headphones, I will open this carry pouch. Let's have a look. Branded Xvive carry pouch there, which is really nice. So we can use that to keep everything together, not have to take the box with us. We've got the charging cable, which is USB with a split sort of Y cable. So one USB-A to charge, and it splits into two USB-C because both of these are chargeable with USB-C, which we love. So moving on, we've got some spare tips there as well, which is quite cool. We've got the headphones themselves. So, oh, they're cool. Yeah, I like that. Hopefully you can see that there. They are like a see-through design. So like an acrylic, see-through acrylic it looks like. And, oh, we've got some tips there. It comes with quite a lot of tips, this set does. So different sized tips. I don't know if there'll be different materials as well. We'll have a quick look. The ones that come in the carry case are, oh yeah, they're like the foam ones. I really like those because you can kind of roll them around and then let go and they expand in your ears. So let me try them on. Try them in. I'm not sure what the correct terminology is there. Try them on. I'm going to put the smallest tips on to start with just to see how we go with them. So put those tips on, push them on. That's fairly straightforward stuff. And then I'm going to undo the cable and plug these in. So which way round do we need to get these? Are they labelled? They are labelled. So this one is the right one. So I need to get the right one of those. So that plugs in. I would guess that you want to make sure that you get this right because these pins that plug into here look fairly thin. So obviously you don't want to bend those at all. But yeah, let's get them plugged in so that there's no chance of damaging this at all. So that is the left ear. So pop that in like so. And this one, pop that in like so. They are very, very comfortable indeed. And I cannot even hear my own voice now. That is quite a cool thing. You know what I'm going to do? I've got my iPad here, so I'm going to just plug them into this and pop a bit of music on quickly. Where's the headphone jack? There we go. I'm going to pop a bit of music on and see how they sound. Let's go with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of Breathe on by The Prodigy because that's really bass heavy, and it'll allow me to see just how good these sound. So straight away, I can tell the clarity of those is insane. They're not very bass heavy, which obviously I'm guessing for in-ear monitors, for the most part, you probably don't need them to be that bass heavy. You want clarity over actual bass performance. But yeah, they do sound very, very clear. I'll be interested to see how these stack up against the ones that I sort of initially reviewed in the video that I did a few weeks ago when I started to use in-ear monitors. And I do want to sort of try different sets out and compare them, because the first time I ever used in-ear monitors, I was a bit disappointed with the sort of experience of it. I thought it would be loads more sort of dialed in and clear, but it's become apparent to me that there's a lot more to it than that. It definitely needs a bit of messing around to get it right for your use case. So I will keep you posted in future videos about how my journey with these is going, because it's a really interesting thing having the sound into your ears and being able to choose the mix and stuff. I mean, I've been using wedge monitors for quite some time, so you can choose the mix somewhat, but you're also getting a lot of bleed from the front of house and other people's monitors. My keyboard player has his monitor so loud, half the time I can hear his over my own. So it's going to be interesting to see how different sets sort of stack up against each other. I'm not going to waffle on anymore because I don't want this video to be stupidly long, but if you've enjoyed it, if you get anything out of these videos and you're interested in guitar and music related content here on YouTube in any way whatsoever, please consider subscribing if you haven't already by hitting the subscribe link down below. And thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you very soon in the next video. Until then, bye bye.